case with a shocking twist, or which one y'all want to see? Dad discovers son horrible secret, or cold case shocking twist solve missing persons case? Which one y'all want to see?
I just killed my mother.
I'm sorry.
It wasn't me who it wasn't me who killed her. It was Jeff.
My name Jeff. My name Jeff. I'm sorry.
Oh God, no, 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 no. This ain't happening.
He killed her. He snapped.
Shane?
Oh shit. Oh
On
shit.
Thursday, April 6th,
Hey yo, kudos to the editing on this, cause the editing on that is crazy. Hold on, this is heavy. The editing on this is a little crazy. Off the rip. Shout out whoever edited this.
2017, Shane Nicholas races toward home after getting word from a family member that there was a growing police presence at his house. He knows very little about the situation as he answers the distressing phone call that will change his life forever. The following report is based on police records, and most of the audio has never been heard before until now.
Hello, Mr. Nicholas?
Yeah.
Hey, this is Captain Loney with the Champaign County Sheriff's Office.
Come on, man. Everything's cool, right? Everything's okay. Please tell me everything's okay.
Let me ask you something. Where are you now?
Where are we at, man? Do you know? Oh, Melville, Indiana.
Are you...
God damn. The fuck was you doing all the way out there?
driving right now?
No, I'm not.
Who's driving?
Adam.
Will you assure me that Adam will remain the driver?
Yeah, I can't drive right now. I gotta know what's going on.
All right, I'm going to tell you.
Scared, sir. I'm so scared.
Okay, sir. About 6 p.m. or so, maybe a little earlier, we responded to your house after receiving a call from a family member. There was some type of disturbance, and your wife has fallen victim as a result of that incident, and she's deceased.
Oh,
I've got process of what you're telling me here.
I understand. Take your time.
No. That's not what happened. It can't happen that way. It can't happen that way.
Hours ago, at approximately 6 p.m.,
Damn,
Champaign
that's heavy.
County dispatchers received the 911 call from Shane's 14-year-old son, though his haunting confession was the last thing anyone expected.
911, where's your emergency?
I killed my mother. And
What happened, sir?
I just killed my mother, and I need to go to the hospital.
Captain Loney assures Shane that his son is
Just like that? Like, what the fuck? What are you slowly eating, animal crackers?
safe and in police custody, withholding the chilling reality of the situation. As Shane's panic rises, Loney begins to probe him for answers in an effort to shed light on the unfolding nightmare.
Give me a little history on your son. And is his name, am I correct, is his name Donovan?
Oh, God, yes, Donovan Asher Nicholas.
What's his date of birth?
Oh, God, I can't even think.
God damn it. Why are you looking? God damn it. It's like that one motherfucker who tried to kill the boy who tried to kill the girl last week, and he's just like, well, fuck it. Nope, I'm not. Nope, you just kill me. They have an archetype. Why every nigga who kill look like this? Look like this. Why? I mean, are you surprised? No, but it's like, god damn it.
I think he's 14 years old.
Okay.
But is it? I don't know.
Okay. Has he been any behavior problem or anything to you?
Never. The boy is soft-spoken. He's a genius.
And that's the worst type to look out for. That's the worst type. Nigga, a silent genius. That nigga plot that bitch.
He's very, very smart. He's non-confrontational.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sneaky.
He's never done anything.
I didn't want to kill her.
No, this is not happening. This is
Has
not
he
happening.
ever inflicted harm to any family member or anything like that?
Never.
No harm to anyone?
Never. None.
Does he have friends
None.
and things of that nature?
No. No, he does not.
Okay, let me ask you something. Have you ever heard of someone by the name of Jeff?
Jeff.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, no Jeff. Anybody like Jeff? Anybody that sounds like Jeff? Somebody that he talks about, maybe idolizes, whatever, who knows, you know?
My name Jeff.
No.
Okay, so...
Not at all.
Is
Why?
The confusing question stems from Donovan's earlier admission to the 911 dispatcher, as his confession takes a dark and twisted turn.
It wasn't me who it wasn't me who killed her. It was Jeff.
What happened? Who did it?
Jeff. Yeah. I'm sorry, this is becoming really hard to explain, but I kind of have another person inside me.
God damn it. He's doing the fucking, oh man. He's doing the split personality thing. I mean, I don't know. Y'all ever encounter anybody like that who has legit like border personality disorder? Like, oh god.
What happened to your mom?
He killed her. He snapped.
All right, are you?
Oh, this
okay?
nigga hyperventilating. It's heavy.
I am by myself, me and Jeff. But I swear it wasn't me. It was Jeff. Jeff is inside me.
Pause.
Jess is inside
Pause.
you?
Yes.
Okay.
He sometimes takes control, and I've no control over him. I hate Jeff so much. He's gonna make me die in prison.
Investigators face the baffling mystery of why a child, whose father describes him as soft-spoken and harmless, would suddenly turn on his own mother. Could Jeff be real, or is he simply a carefully crafted excuse?
See? I don't know. If they never heard it before, yeah, nah. If they ain't never heard of Jeff or he ain't saying anything of Jeff before, nah, boy. That nigga was plotting that shit.
Many questions lingering, officers arrive at a scene straight from a nightmare. Donovan sits leaning against a wall in the kitchen, his white shirt drenched in blood.
Jesus.
There are clear signs of a struggle, with large amounts of blood spattered across the walls, floors, and appliances. When asked if anyone else is inside the home, Donovan chillingly replies, "Nobody that's alive." While some officers speak with Donovan, others begin their search for the victim, unaware of the horror that awaits them upstairs.
Why did Jeff want to kill your mom?
It's just the way he is.
Has Jeff ever hurt anybody before?
No, this is the first time.
According to our analysis team at EWU, while investigators don't need
EWU.
parental consent to question a minor in Ohio,
We will.
a Miranda waiver must be obtained if a minor is a suspect in a crime. If the Miranda waiver is not voluntary in any given case, anything learned in the interrogation cannot be used in criminal prosecution.
How long has Jeff been in your head?
That's about like 3 months.
Upstairs.
3 months? Nah. Redeem, hydrate. His voice is going in and out, though. But 3 months? I mean, I don't know. Fuck, I gotta get another water. Damn you, Tim. Oh, I gotta throw my plate away. Damn it. Give me a second. Blame Tim.
40-year-old Heidi Faye Taylor is found lying in her bed, deceased. The brutal nature of her wounds points to a vicious attack, raising daunting questions about exactly what transpired between Heidi and Donovan. Back in the kitchen, officers notice an unsettling injury to Donovan's face. Though they ask him about it, he gives no clear explanation for how it happened. They let it go for now, but the strangely haunting wound on his face and its grim origin will soon demand answers.
The only injury you got is on your leg, though, when you scratch right there, right?
There's
Huh?
something on something on my,
Your stomach okay?
no, my,
Huh? What? Hmm?
I can't fuck her.
Okay.
Whoa.
Something on my,
Run that back.
Hmm?
I can't fuck her.
Okay.
Something on my lip.
On your lip?
Yeah, so,
Okay.
Is it
but that's
legal?
about it.
Other than that, that's it? Other than that, that's only injuries? Okay. We're gonna lift you up and take you out to the squad, okay? Can you warrior?
No.
Okay. Tell you what, you wanna lift him up or you wanna throw him on this chair and put him out?
Don't matter to me.
Donovan is carried outside in handcuffs to the waiting paramedics.
Was one of the medics on the scene of the incident. Patient was brought outside the residence to the medic unit by officers, and patient was placed on a stretcher and with 5 steps and 2 rails, handcuffs. Patient was then placed in the medic unit. Treatment: 1 stab to the lower leg. No, I didn't do it. Jeff did. EMS, who's Jeff? He's my alter. Huh.
Who strap him to a gurney and provide first aid to his injured leg. The medical team noted that Donovan continued to blame the attack on his alternate personality, Jeff, adding that he doesn't know why Jeff did this, and more chillingly, he doesn't know why Heidi didn't stay down. Investigators will soon interrogate Donovan at the hospital, but first,
I'm
a nurse
sorry?
has questions of her own.
Am I gonna be safe in here in the room with you? If anybody next door, you're gonna hurt yourself? Can you tell me what happened?
So then why isn't Jeff fucking coming out now? When it comes to like when it comes to like personality disorders and shit, if it's like legit real, them shits don't choose when they want to come out. Or they don't choose when they want to switch them. So, yeah, I think this kid's lying.
You wanna wait until we're done?
I have never been I've never been diagnosed.
Why you say it like that?
Basically, the easiest way I can say it is multiple personality, but I really can't explain it. Because, like, multiple personality, like,
They're usually not aware.
they just talk to you. But I don't know what it's called when they take control of you. I have always believed there's a good side in a person and a bad side in a person.
So what did your bad side tell you today?
Said he was gonna kill
Yeah,
next
yeah,
question.
Chad. I think he lying. I don't know. I don't know what the cause though. If he's such a quiet kid, I don't know if his mom took his fucking game away and shit, like or something. He got something taken away or something.
Question is followed by a startling revelation from Donovan, who clarifies that the victim is his stepmother.
You're not my mom. You're not my mom. I'm sorry.
The other
not
person
funny.
that you heard, was it a family member or who was it?
There's my mother.
Your mother, okay.
Well, my stepmother.
Stepmother, okay.
I don't know where my actual mom is.
Okay. Did she go to a different hospital or?
No, she's no longer.
Oh.
Officers photographed Donovan's wounds and blood-stained clothing before reading his Miranda rights. Afterward, they begin diving into the harrowing mystery of the day's events and what may have triggered his sudden, violent outburst.
Anything happened today at school?
No.
Did you have a bad day today or anything, or how was school?
School was totally fine.
Investigators would later ask a similar question to his classmate and best friend Tatum, seemingly in an attempt to uncover any clues or warning signs that may have hinted at what was to come.
Have you noticed any changes in Donovan's behavior recently?
No, actually, if anything, he seemed a little bit happier, like at school.
However, while Donovan
This nigga playing this shit. He made his mind. He said, yeah, I'm about to do this shit. Nigga, how many channel points do you have? Fuck. Yeah, this nigga playing this shit. By the way, Shells or anybody new watching the chat, you can use channel points. I fucking hate y'all. I hate y'all. What they're doing is using their channel points. You can make me to stop and get up and do shit.
Was in the library the morning of the killing. Another student named Jake approached his
Chill.
table after being aggravated by a fellow classmate. In his anger, he asked Donovan if he'd ever been so mad at someone he wanted to beat them up. Donovan eerily replied, "No, but I would stab someone."
There it is.
The student shrugged it off as a joke, unaware of the brutal acts that would take place later that evening.
So, other than what you told me about him so far, were there any other emotional problems that you saw or anything else going on that we need to know about?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
However, a chilling journal entry begins to hint at a darkness growing within Donovan.
There it is. There it is. They about to find everything this nigga wanted to do for the past like 6 months. Y'all ain't never seen nobody. Y'all ever written somebody's fucking diary or some shit or journal? Oh my god. You see everything.
In it, he describes his dream utopia in which all emotions are eradicated. He makes an exception for love, cryptically stating some people kill for love. But
see, god damn it. God damn it. Where is my fucking... Oh. Boy. There it is. Now... It's crazy. It really do say love make you do crazy shit, but I feel like that's not healthy. I don't feel like that's love. I feel like that's fucking obsession or some shit. I don't know what that is. I don't think that's love.
But what did Donovan kill for? Shockingly, the journal isn't the only clue that something sinister was brewing. His English teacher would later discover a letter he wrote to him just before leaving school the day of Heidi's killing. However, its discovery would come far too late. For now, investigators focus on what happened when Donovan returned home.
All right. So, tell me about coming home from school. What did you do after you came home from school?
I took a I took a nap.
You took a nap. So you got home at 3, you took a nap. How long did you sleep?
I'm gonna say about like an hour.
Hey, yo. Chat, them after work and after school naps, them shits hit different, boy. That shit hit different. Oh my god.
Okay. So you took a nap. Why do you say it was supposed to be for a half hour? Who told you it was supposed to be a half hour?
My stepmom.
Okay.
First, I asked if it could be a half hour. She said yeah. So I kind of oversaid it.
Then what happened?
After I woke up, I started cleaning my room. Then I kind of...
Why he keep like trying to drag it out like he's trying to figure out what's to clean my. Why is he dragging it out like that? Yeah, this nigga is trying to make up shit.
thing.
Son of a bitch.
Jeff wanted to come.
And then who?
Jeff wanted to,
This nigga lying.
Did you ever tell dad or stepmom about Jeff? Why not?
Because I was afraid they wouldn't believe me.
Okay.
And think I was just doing it for attention.
Did you tell anybody else about Jeff?
I told the friends. I told Jeff.
Who's the two people?
After reassurance from the officer that he just wants to ask them questions, he reluctantly gives him 2 names.
Her name's Tatum. And my good close person, friend, is my girlfriend.
Who's that?
Madison.
Madison?
The thing is, she's an idiot.
She's what?
Oh, this nigga had an online relationship too. Ah, fuck. That's why you gotta be careful who you talk to on the internet, folks. Oh, shit. Shit.
She's an idiot.
Okay, she didn't go to school out there? Where does she live?
Once.
So how did you tell her?
On
Phone?
Yeah. I have no idea.
How do you know her?
Well, kind of embarrassing. But like,
You mean via Facebook or?
online.
Oh, okay.
Tatum would later share with officers
Nigga bought her only fan. Let me stop. Let me stop.
her personal thoughts about the mysterious Jeff. When she's asked what Donovan's behavior is like when the alternate personality takes over, her reply raises more questions than answers.
I don't know what he does when it happens. I've never been there when it has. I've only known him as Donovan.
Do you believe he had a split personality, or you think this was just a fantasy thing for him to get attention? Something like that?
I don't think it was for attention. Like, I believe that it probably could happen.
Though she claims to have never witnessed this alternate persona for herself, bone-chilling evidence would contradict these claims.
Yeah, Jeff did
In a
it.
text exchange
Oh, ain't
later
shit.
uncovered between Tatum and Donovan, he acts as Jeff, calling himself the devil's child and anything but holy. He also makes disturbing requests for the courage to stab someone 67 times and tells Tatum he's a lot different than Donovan, who would never kill anyone. For now, Jeff remains an enigma, with investigators unaware of how deeply
My mind is an enigma. I'm kidding. Yeah, nah, that kid. I don't think he has split personality. I still don't think this is a split personality. I think this is just him projecting of how he wanted to feel. I don't think this is a split personality type of deal. Because like I said, when it comes to those type of things, they don't choose when they want to come out. You don't specifically choose or tell them when they want to come out. Like, they just come out when they want to.
disturbing the truth of his identity will reveal itself to be. Meanwhile, Donovan continues to elaborate on what happened next.
So, you're cleaning your room and you say Jeff wants to come out. Can you describe Jeff to me? How does Jeff act?
He's homicidal. Obviously. But he laughs about things that he did today. And he's super fidgety. He always clicks pens or twirls a pencil or something.
Nigga,
So can
you got
tell me
ADHD.
about
That's what
what
that is.
happened at home after you cleaned your room? What did you do then?
He came out. He was tired of being in me, and he said, I'm gonna come out.
Pause.
And usually, I don't let him, and I try to not, and I try to stop him. But I was like, no harm's gonna do me. And I was wrong.
Donovan then explains that once Jeff emerged, he changed clothes, dressed in a plain white t-shirt and black jeans.
Why those clothes?
Because it's his favorite outfit.
It's a what?
Because it's his favorite outfit.
You talking about your favorite outfit? His, you mean Jeff?
Mine, I never wear white hipster.
So change clothes, and then what happened?
He grabbed a knife, and he carved his stupid smile on his face. Which no big boy off. It's so stupid.
What the fuck did he just say?
Smile on his face.
Oh, was that the thumbnail?
It's so stupid.
Donovan indicates that he intentionally grabbed a knife and then grabbed the lancet to complete the cuts on his mouth. Both acts demonstrate a level of preparation and forethought. Donovan's cuts extending from each side of his mouth.
Oh, shit. See, this don't look like what y'all fucking pointing out there. This looks a little more... Sorry. Oh, this nigga jokered him shit. This looked like somebody who killed his mom. But what the fuck? Oh, damn. Oh, hell no.
Mouth toward his ears created what officers grimly described as an exaggerated smile. His chilling explanation for doing this to himself would later leave investigators stunned.
God damn it.
So you got the knife, and you're in the kitchen, and cut your face. Did you do that in the kitchen?
I did that in the bathroom so I could see. So he could see.
So he
So
gets
in the
there.
mirror?
I used a knife and a lancet. Because the knife was too long to cut anything.
This
You wanna know how I got these scars? You wanna know how I got these scars, Mom? Fucking
disturbingly,
Psycho.
Tatum suggests that Donovan may have been sharing these frightening ideas with someone else.
I really don't know of any problems, for him at home, but he didn't have anyone else, really to talk to. There was this girl. All I know is that her first name was Madison, and that they used to talk and they met over like the internet, like an app, like they had never met each other in person. And he used to talk to her. I feel like they maybe just like fed off each other.
Investigators begin attempting to search for Madison and quickly locate her Facebook account online. Though her profile is private, they're able to view photographs attached to the account. What they see as they navigate her gallery is nothing short of a nightmare. The disturbing images leaving them questioning the true horrific nature of Jeff.
Huh? Y'all not about to tell me this girl fucking. Well, I feel like they talking into it. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, y'all not about to tell me this girl told him to kill his fucking his stepmom. That's not what y'all about to tell me on this fucking video today.
So you have the injury to your face that you used the knife and the lancet for. Then what did you do?
I was waiting for Mom to come downstairs.
Now, when we're talking about Mom, you keep referring to Mom. We're talking about Heidi.
Yes. Okay. She. Okay. So it's very confusing because like when I say me.
This nigga got a speech impediment? Like, nah, there's something wrong with this. I don't think it's personality disorder, but nah. There's something wrong with this kid, or he's terrible at lying.
I could either mean me or Jeff, but
That's
okay.
why like that.
That's
That's what I'm saying, like, but that still doesn't explain again, if this was a personality thing, or like I said, any switch off disorder, one, it wouldn't have shown up like that. Two, they would have caught wind of this, and they would have saw something of this 3 months ago. Yeah, no, that shit would have slipped out somewhere. You don't fight and hold that shit back. It just it's uncontrollable, especially not treated or medicated. So, yeah, nah.
I mean Jeff, but I say me because it's my physical being.
Okay.
But it was he who acted. It was he who controlled.
With that settled, Donovan continues to detail the harrowing account and the
That'd be a
shocking
demon.
moments that led to the brutal attack.
You're downstairs.
Yeah, now what we saw with the him cutting on his face, his hair like that, he don't look like that. He ain't look like that. That's not what killed his mom. That's not the person who killed their mom. They with that shit and say, nah, that's the demon.
Yeah.
You waited for her to come downstairs. So she's upstairs?
Mm-hmm. She was upstairs, but she was taking too long, so I called her downstairs.
What did you say to call her down?
I said, Mom, can you come down here for a second? Gotta have my words about this, so it's not enough.
So she came downstairs? Mm-hmm. What happened then?
Do I have to explain how it all happened?
Well, it would be helpful. That way we know what happened to her. I think you kind of owe your stepmom, a little bit of.
I feel like someone else did it.
tell
Nah,
me
he
what
did it.
happened. I mean, otherwise
He
we
did
wouldn't
it.
even know what happened to her.
But he's trying
You
to
know what I mean?
blame personality disorder as probably like not an insane plead case, but nah, he's had these thoughts before. This is what happens when you're on the internet too much. And I'm guessing from what they're saying from the girl he's talking to, saying her shit's nothing more than a nightmare. And sometimes you don't know what the other person does when you come to. Yeah, but again, this is the first incident. Yeah, and then, like I said, this is the first time that it's shown anything. Yeah, nah. But yeah, nah. He's trying to find a way to like get an insanity case out of this. Nah, he's been planning to do this. Like I said, but I think it's the girl. We were wrong. He said, "Imagine we wrong." Yeah. Like I said, I think it's the girl. Something of the girl told him or convinced him to do this or some shit. Because they're saying like her shit is nothing short of a nightmare, but they haven't showed it yet, so I don't know. And in the journal.
I think you personally care about your stepmom. Maybe Jeff doesn't care about your stepmom, but I think you do.
Jeff doesn't. Me, I haven't really liked her. Like, no, but he
See?
doesn't. Me,
He ain't even like her in the first place. He wanted to do this shit. He felt like his mom got replaced. And I don't know. I guess they haven't had a good relationship. See, it's not. This nigga did it.
haven't really liked her. Like, Oh, but yeah, I wouldn't hurt her at all.
Bullshit.
So
Yeah,
what happened when she came downstairs?
I hid behind this door, so when she would walk by, I could just easily. Yeah.
Where was the door?
Stepmom probably
no
pushing.
one's
That's what I'm saying.
in-
Like they probably don't have the best relationship, and he's had these thoughts since she's probably been in a relationship with the dad, and he's just like, "You're replacing my mom," type deal. Da 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 da. Yeah, nah. Yeah. This is.
It's the right side door that has the glass. Anyways, when she came by, I kind of had like a panic attack because
See how you have this demonic ass personality named Jeff, but you're having panic attacks in the middle of one right before you want to kill her, and you're hesitating. But you're saying that this side of you doesn't fucking care at all. He just wants to kill her. That doesn't make no sense.
Jeff was like, we do that.
So what happened after that? You said she came by. What happened after
Came
she
by,
came by?
and I'm glad that he did this, but he hugged her. He did. And then after he hugged her, Mom was like, why'd you put your face?
So what happened then?
He began. Stop.
In later interviews, Heidi's closest friend Angie and her daughter Ashley open up about Donovan, who they've known since he was just 2 years old.
Oh. Okay, so she's been in a life like that, but still, once he found out that his mom was dead and that she's not, yeah, no.
He's always been different, never really, like, I wouldn't categorize him as shy, but he didn't like people with very few friends. Like, he had friends, and it's not that he didn't socialize. He was an introvert.
He's very quiet. Yeah, he's very introverted.
What was Donovan's relationship like with Heidi?
Very tense.
Very tense? Why do you say very tense?
Donovan has always been an issue for Shane and Heidi. And when I mean issue, I mean he's been, it's what they argue about. They always argue about Donovan.
Donovan is the reason why their main reason why they fight?
Yeah.
They'll soon share.
See, there it is. See, there it is. See? Fighting in front of the kid, probably saying stuff about him. Yeah, no, and the dad's a bullshit. I mean, he was probably in panic, so he probably didn't want to say nothing, but yeah, no. Yeah, nah, this has been a problem.
More eye-opening details, explaining what they believe to be the source of the ongoing tension between Donovan and Heidi. Meanwhile, Donovan continues to share the horrific details of what happened next as he began the savage assault.
She said, no, stop, just call 911. I was like, no.
How many times was she stabbed?
Trying to push the glass, I can't see it. I don't even have that. Then we went upstairs because she was trying to get her phone, so she could call 911. I went upstairs. Then I remembered that the gun was upstairs.
So she ran?
She walked upstairs. I was very exhausted. She fought back.
Where was she stabbed? In the front of her, the back of her, or something else?
Everywhere. Anywhere and then everything. And when I went upstairs, I took both of the phones because she had mine.
So she went upstairs? You followed her?
Well, actually, I ran ahead of her so she couldn't call anybody before I got there.
This nigga cornered her.
According to Donovan, when Heidi finally made it upstairs to the master bedroom, she laid down on her bed. What he did next would add a chilling new layer of brutality to the violent altercation.
She was lying. She was lying on the bed. I couldn't see her separate.
What did you do then?
Me and Jeff couldn't see her separate.
See, nah, he's not. Yeah, nah, it's just not adding up. And then 1 minute now he's adding Jeff back into it and shit. He knew very well of his actions.
I thought it was done upstairs. I was like, this is the quickest way she.
So she's laying on the bed. Did she say anything else to you?
Just call 911.
God damn you.
I said no again. I shot her and hit him.
Jesus
It had
Christ.
to be an accident. He would not. I know they argued a lot. She was very frustrated.
And you said it had to be an accident.
That's what I believe, yes. I don't think that either one of them know they get mad at each other. I don't think that they would ever hurt each other, not intentionally. Kids and parents, they argue, they fight.
Yeah, but I ain't never want to fucking stab my mom. Nigga. Like, I ain't never wanted to cut that. I ain't never been that type of fucked up.
Did the bullet strike her? How far away from her head were you?
But we both wanted her to stop. So
Jesus Christ, her fucking brains are on the bed.
Drugs to do this, but he doesn't like it. But he doesn't like it when people suffer.
That doesn't make sense.
And which hand did you hold the gun in?
Well, both. I used to rape the police.
I'm missing the motive here. I need them to hurry. It's something between him and their stepmom, and I guess with the parents arguing. It has to be something. I don't know what it triggered it, but he's been planning to do this for a while. Something. It has to be something. Like I said, they fight a lot. This shit was very tense. They never had a good relationship. This nigga probably, again, is just not happy to the fact that she is not his real mother, and yeah, nah.
You're going to go, so if you pay me, also you have to shoot twice.
A coroner's report would confirm the cause of death as a gunshot wound to the head, with more than 60 multiple sharp force injuries to her body.
God
A
damn.
tip of the knife blade was also extracted from her skull, while the firearm was located on the bed, lying next to her body.
Did you know any history of any anger issues, any mental illness, any, depression, anxiety?
She wanted to take him to a doctor.
Heidi wanted to take him to a doctor?
And her and Shane had talked about it.
Why did she say that she wanted to? Was she seeing things?
Because maybe he was going through a depression, the fact that he was withdrawing, it was like 3.5 years ago. He started to withdraw from them.
Back at the hospital, the investigator urges Donovan to continue, and he soon explains the horrifying cause of the self-inflicted wound to his leg.
So you threw the gun down on the bed beside her, and then you went back downstairs? What did you do downstairs?
I was gonna leave. Jeff was still taking control.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed my legs are hurting real bad. I was all wet and slimy. I pulled up and there was a deep gash in my leg. I freaked out.
How did you get the gash in your leg?
While I was trying to hurt her, she fought back, and her legs were tangled and.
Her what?
Far.
Legs?
Yeah.
So you're wrestling with her?
Yeah.
Did you end up on the ground?
Yeah, we both did. We wrestled a lot, and then I saw her body. I didn't care where my legs were. I don't want to say it.
Take a breath. It's okay. Take a deep breath.
When
Every time he talks about it,
I hit my leg.
he gets shaky. Because he regrets now what he does. How does he remember all that? That's what I'm saying. If Jeff did it, how does he
So you
remember?
stabbed yourself in the leg accidentally.
As Angie and Ashley continue to elaborate on Heidi and Donovan's tense relationship, they delve deeper into what they believe may have been the root cause of their conflict.
Here we go.
Everybody knows that there has been tension between them. And
It just, by tension, like you said earlier, you just mean them not necessarily getting along because she wanted to discipline.
Yes.
And
Yes.
like any 14-year-old,
Right.
you don't want to be disciplined.
No.
You know,
She would take the phone. His dad would give it back to him.
Yeah.
Okay, there it is. There it is. There it is. She wanted to try and be more disciplinary. He didn't like it. His dad's a fucking, which I could tell from the beginning. Probably his dad's very fucking forgiving and ableist, all that shit. So yeah, there it is. She wanted, I guess, yeah, control, or just, I guess, like to get a mutual, like a respect, as in you just respect me as your parent, I guess you would say. And like I said, his dad, I think his dad fucking enabled a lot of shit too. So yeah, and probably some neglect now. Probably some neglect in that bitch.
You know, she would take the game system. 2 days later, his dad would give it back to him.
Yeah.
Or, you know, he would be grounded, but his dad would go take him shopping and spend like $400 on him.
See?
It was an issue.
He can be very manipulative. He tries to get his way by getting up underneath your skin and kind of forcing you to do what he wants. And a lot of
There you go. See? But it doesn't work like that with step parents. I mean, again, I don't have step parents, but I would just say from those who were in that position, like, especially since she raised him since he was 2, you know what I'm saying? But I guess since probably him finding out that that's not his real mom, you know what I'm saying?
times he would try to do that by using his dad.
He would never get punished for anything.
So she was
He never
more-
knew a consequence.
She was more the punishing role.
Yes, she
now,
was.
Now, when you say punish, what type of punishment do you...
Like taking the game system away, or taking his phone away, or making him do a chore. You know, I mean, she never touched him or physically. She wouldn't even spank her children, if that's what you mean.
In an earlier conversation with
So this nigga's just a spoiled fucking brat from his dad. And when she tried to instill some discipline into him or make him do stuff that he didn't want to do. Oh my God, are you shitting me? This is what this has turned out to be? This is what this turned out to be? I want to kill my mom. Oh my God, that's what this turned...
the hospital nurse, Donovan explained what led to his next decision to contact the police and confess to the harrowing crime.
After he did it, he noticed the cut. He's scared. He's mad at me because I called the police.
Okay.
And I was scared. I was like, I just did a really bad thing. And I was a huge gash on my leg that I had no way of giving myself stitches.
But we don't know if she even told the truth about their relationship. I mean, probably not, but I mean, this is the closest, unless we hear from the dad, that's the closest thing, you know what I'm saying, they could probably see, because I'm pretty sure they seen this stuff in person. So, I mean, it's like I said, there's two sides. There's the truth, the lie, and or one side, the other side, and the truth. So, but I feel like that's very possible with the punishment and shit, and you'll see that type of shit coming with, like, one parent punishes and the other, like, you know, does the forgiveness shit. Yeah.
I was like, I need to go to the hospital if I know I'm gonna get like infected, bleed out, or something. So he's mad at me for coming here. Because like he thought like just do it.
No, you thought you could run, and you saw that shit.
Was smart enough to plan B. So we just, you know what, just like you be human kid. I want to go back inside my head now.
So he's gonna cause a trouble, leave you hanging.
Yeah, it's fair. I would never want to hurt anybody. To be honest, the only reason why we call 911 was to fix it.
How he called, though, if you called, and he was mad that you called. Let's see, this nigga's not, alright.
Fine. Wouldn't be there, and he would still take over me. He wouldn't let me come out.
While investigators have now learned the devastating details of what happened to Heidi, they still have little to go on when it comes to establishing a motive. Angie and Ashley's accounts of their strained relationship don't explain what could have caused Donovan to violently snap.
True.
According to our analysis team member at EWU, while a host personality can be
EWU.
aware of alternate personalities, it's very unlikely for the host personality to be aware of specific details that occur
That's
when an
what I'm
alternate
saying.
is taking the lead. If truly an alternate personality existed, Donovan would not know the details and thought process of each step of the crime.
So cut to your face, what's the significance of that?
It was his smile.
It's what?
It was his smile.
Do you watch a lot of movies? What other character has a smile like that?
Jeff the Killer.
Fuck. Fuck. He went to this side of the internet. Anybody who knows this, remember this shit. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, he went to this side of the internet. God damn it. Remember when this motherfucker took over TikTok?
That's where Jeff kind of came from. But that's just a story. It wasn't a movie.
What's that story? I'm not familiar with it.
It's called Jeff.
No, y'all don't remember this fucker was all over TikTok? If I pulled a picture up, this nigga was all over TikTok. It was one of them weird ass creepy pasta fucking things that would just be all over TikTok. Became one of those trends. It's also why I didn't fuck with TikTok for a little bit. I remember this shit.
What's it about?
It's about this kid. His name is Jeff, and he moved into a new house.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, long story short, go pigs.
This nigga used the internet fucking story to try to say that this internet story fucking thing was his personality. Like a side personality. What side of TikTok you be on? I don't remember. If I pulled up, I don't know if I'll probably get my shit banned for just pulling this nigga up, but it was, I believe, yeah, it was Jeff the Killer. It was TikTok, and I think YouTube for a little bit too. But it would target kids though. I remember this. But he's using this as a fucking way to say that Jeff is a personality of his. No, nigga, you got fed violent tendencies about this fucker. I remember this.
Bullied him and
I'll look it. Yeah, y'all look it up.
So the first time he stabbed one, just to get away. Second time he was also defending himself, because they came back again and they were trying to kill him. Then he killed the leader, and then the second leader, the second person next to him, the second person named Keith, he set him on fire. That's why.
Yeah, I remember. Yup. I remember this weird ass shit.
And then after he killed Randy, he snapped. And
he might not have really been on TikTok. I think he might not have been on TikTok. I know he was definitely a YouTube thing.
He had a white shirt.
He was definitely a YouTube.
Black pants. And came home and put a smile on his face.
Creepypasta is both a website and a term for horror-related stories and images that are shared online. Donovan earlier explained his fascination with the website to the nurse.
Yep, see, that's why. This nigga just went down the dark side of fucking the internet, developed these things, thought he was going to be some type of fucking demon. Yeah, fandom is creepypasta. I remember this shit.
Mentioning
oh my
names
god.
that may be hauntingly familiar.
Creepypasta, right?
Yeah.
What kind of, besides this Jeff on there, what else is on there?
Jenna from Slenderman.
Slenderman.
Slenderman?
Slime Dog.
Eyeless Jack, yeah.
And Drowned. The Rage.
Okay, he know all these motherfuckers.
It's good.
Jeff the Killer, one infamous character, first began circulating as an image in 2008.
Yeah, this is way back.
Its disturbing
too,
origins widely disputed in online forums. The image has inspired many artists and even fan films. Another friend of Donovan's named Skylar sheds more light on Donovan's chilling fascination.
He was kind of one of those people who, obsessed with scary stories. At least that's how I saw it. He had a picture on his phone that was Jeff the Killer, which is what he mentioned. So that kind of, like, I never heard about it until I met him. And I
Touch
was
your
like,
toes is crazy.
it's a pretty weird
Touch your
story.
toes is crazy.
Though depictions of Jeff the Killer vary, several haunting details
Yeah.
in wearing
Okay.
a white t-shirt or hoodie and black jeans, the same clothing Donovan put on as he claims Jeff took over.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't want to freeze frame on that, but yeah, nah, I remember Jeff the Killer. Jesus Christ, this kid's just a fucking. God damn it. Ugh. I remember that. Yeah, this nigga got caught up into it. I mean, I understand. I'm into the creepy shit too. I went into the dark holes of YouTube, but it made me want to fucking kill my mom.
When's the first time he ever brought up this Jeff the Killer?
He actually never brought it up to me. I saw it on his phone.
Oh, you saw it on his phone. Did you ask him, like, hey, man, what is that?
Yeah, and then he told me that it was a creepypasta story called Jeff the Killer. So I looked it up and I thought it was
I did. I
one of the
just said
creepiest
it.
stories ever.
However, it was Madison's Facebook page that truly left investigators stunned, as multiple drawings of Jeff the Killer filled the photo gallery. Determined to uncover However, it was Madison's Facebook page that truly left investigators
There it is. So she was into this shit too.
stunned, as multiple drawings of Jeff the Killer filled the photo gallery. Determined to uncover the truth, investigators continue speaking with Angie, who claims she left the house just before the brutal attack.
He was taking laundry down, and then he was standing in his room as she's telling me how she caught him. Because when I came upstairs, she said, don't even ask me for your damn phone because you're not getting it.
So he was standing in the room and she said, don't.
There it is. See. So again, she did the whole taking the phone away from him, punishing him and shit. And this nigga said, "Fuck it, I had enough."
Don't even ask me for your damn phone because you're not getting it.
Yeah, something like that. And then she turns to me and she says, I caught him sexting today. And I said, what? I said, Donovan. And she said, I'm tired of this.
Heidi confiscating his phone, preventing him from contacting his girlfriend Madison.
There it is. There it is. I can't talk to my online girlfriend. What? I can't talk to the girl I never talked before. What? How dare you, Mom? Bye.
May have been the final act that pushed Donovan over the edge.
Yup.
However, his earlier confession to the hospital nurse suggests it wasn't one specific action that set him off, but a combination of factors.
Was there something that set Jeff off today?
No, it was really today.
I mean, what seemed to bring on the attack?
She always yelled at me.
There it is.
Stupid stuff, like, I don't know, like, not, like, doing this is wrong, or like, not sleeping in the right spot, like, normal parents yell, but not at the absolute top of their lungs for not doing dishes right.
I mean,
And once I sat down on my knees, because she even was crying, and wouldn't stop, so I set it down, my mom hit me.
Sometimes she would be mean with the things that she said. And as a mother, I've done the same thing. I'm not perfect, but I know, she would say, and that's the only thing that I can think of that as a kid, you don't want to hear your parents say crappy things.
What all would,
But
I mean,
all
what
she
would
would
say?
say was like, I can't wait till he's 18.
But I mean, she'd never, would she, look at him and...
Okay, so they didn't even like each other at fucking all. Okay, so they didn't fuck with each other like that at all. And the dad was just oblivious to this shit, I'm guessing. Or that nigga was trying to be peacemaker the whole time. Oopsie. Yeah, she was just oblivious to this shit.
Dumbass or stupid or, nothing like that.
No, I mean, she would say pain in my ass.
Yeah, well, I can't tell you how many times
You're
I've
a
been...
pain in my ass.
I can't tell you how many times I've been called that.
And he would just sit there, if other people are around.
However, as Angie left the home, Heidi and Donovan were alone when Donovan viciously ended her life. Later, Donovan's teacher contacted detectives about a letter Donovan left for him before leaving school the day of the killing. In the letter, he describes reading a book about a serial killer, his haunting words leaving sinister clues about his intentions. He claims killings are a part of human nature and can't be stopped. The letter and the glaring warning signs would be discovered far too late. Following his treatment at the hospital, 14-year-old Donovan Asher Nicholas was arrested and charged with both murder and aggravated murder, with mandatory prison time for a year each for having a firearm under his control while committing the crime and for using the firearm during the crime.
Yeah.
He was transported to the Central Ohio Youth Center. On July 2018, Donovan was found guilty of all charges and sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole after 25 years. However, 5 years later, on June 15, 2023, the Ohio Supreme Court overturned the sentencing, stating that Donovan, a juvenile at the time of the crime, had his due process rights violated when the court used its discretion to certify him as an adult. These records are confidential. While we haven't been able to verify these details, according to news reports, Donovan has been released from jail.
Oh, y'all let this motherfucker out here. Oh, wow. So y'all just let him out because the court fucked up. Oh, wow.